fuck up.
Start
because...
recording. Hey.
And
Welcome, NerdBoisPodcast,
keep...
episode 42. What's up, people?
753.
We'll start off with the guest, Wayne, SeaBiscut, whatever you feel like going by.
SeaBiscut.
You got any social medias or anything you want to shout out? Intro? Anything cool you want to say?
Ow.
Fuck you,
Dog.
Greg.
No, I'm good, man. I don't like shouting myself out. I'm just glad to be here.
Your mama.
All right. Wait. So he streams on Twitch at BlazinBiscut. If you guys want to check him out, he streams Tuesdays and Thursdays, sometimes on the weekends. Let me get an official. I think it's just BlazinBiscut. I don't fucking know. I just click on his name when I'm there.
Biscuit is spelled wrong though.
Yeah. I can't fucking type today. It's BlazinBiscut. You'll find him some fucking where.
Yeah. Hiding on the interwebs.
Yeah, it's Blazin BISCUT.
Okay, and then we're gonna go from there to Moxie.
What up, though? What it do? What it don't? I'm back like I forgot something. Hey, y'all.
Your mom,
Y'all
that's
had
what
a
you
good
forgot.
What? You said what?
Hmm?
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Bunny Boy.
All right, let's rock.
Bunny Boy?
Yo, it's your boy Rabbit, aka Mr. Fluffy Butt, aka DJ Carrot Sticks. Hi.
AKA Mr. Don.
COVID-19 positive.
Exactly.
Whoa. These
Rabbit's
guys-
feeling a little under the weather, guys, so send him well wishes.
prayers.
Okay, he just might die on the podcast today, so...
Since you talking, you might as well go ahead and go, Skies.
Hey, what it is, guys? It's Skies, aka Cumulonimbus, aka Weatherman J. We getting litty tonight, so get litty with us, baby.
And Chrono.
What's up, guys? It's Nappy. I'm playing Guilty Gear right now, trying to learn this game. So yeah.
Okay, AK here, the Red Ranger of the podcast. I ain't got no special intro to go through, so we just gonna do the church announcements and go from there. All right, everybody say let's go. All right, from here, what we're gonna start with is a bunch of PlayStation news. So we're just gonna go from there. For people who don't know, King Von, who was a high-profile Chicago rapper, he was part of the Lil Durk squad of rappers and stuff. He died last night in a Georgia nightclub. RIP to him. But I mean, when you live that type of lifestyle, it's hard pressed for when it catches up with you. I'm not saying that he deserved it, but I'm not surprised. RIP to that young man. I think he wasn't even 25. I don't think.
He was 26.
26? Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Second thing, Moxie is on Chris Lou's podcast. I don't really know what that is. I don't know why she didn't shout it out, but Moxie has got a I don't know if this is her podcast or it's a guest spot. You care to elaborate on that?
Yeah, wow, this is a surprise, but a good friend of mine, he has his own podcast.
Now recording.
Fuck you, Greg.
Great.
God damn it, Craig. A good friend of mine, Chris Louis, he's an artist, he's a musician, and a very eclectic young man. He has a podcast that he's been doing for a while, and here lately I've been doing some guest appearances. We may be in the works to do something together, our own independent joint podcast as well. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We talk about a lot of weird shit, like a lot of conspiracy shit, a lot of political shit, a lot of we talk about the inner workings and the things that are going on in the world, and you know, it's pretty interesting.
Well, I followed it on Spotify because I always need shit to play while I'm out here door dashing. So yeah.
Much appreciated. Thank you for the support, guys.
Final Fantasy VII Remake is on $25 sale through Amazon. So if you haven't played that yet and you've been waiting for the price drop, I don't know if it's gonna get any more cheaper than that.
Probably not. I just bought it myself for like $30. So
Robbie J and Shake, the interracial gaming boys, have got the DualSense, and they did an unboxing of it. It's a video on the NerdBoisPodcast Facebook page for anybody who cares. It's hilarious. You get to see Shake in fake Helsing glasses. So yeah. Lizzo, being Lizzo, posed nude with the American flag to thank people for voting. Do with the information what you will.
Listen, why you do that?
Of course.
There's more
You
rumors.
expect me with a stimulus check. How about that?
Right. There's more rumors about Heart Gold and Soul Silver coming to Switch. All I gotta say is stop playing with my emotions.
Something after that terrible expansion they just had.
Ooh, it was bad.
I didn't like it. Everybody hyped it up, but I'm like, you're done with the expansion in like 30 minutes, if that.
The Crown Tundra is good. The first part of the expansion sucked, if you ask my opinion. There was like nothing to do. Took like 20 minutes.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Let's see. The PS5s. Sony has came out and said that they are not stocking this when it comes out on release day. You're gonna have to pay for them online. So do that information what you will. I'm not super hype about it right now. I think I'm gonna wait, but yeah, you're not gonna be able to just walk into a store and get them. Allegedly by Sony. I don't know how true that is, but yeah.
Sony trying to get their ass beat.
More Sony news. Sony saying that the PS5 won't support storage expansion at launch. I don't know if they're gonna patch it in later, but yeah, there's 2 L's for Sony right now. I don't know what they got planned, but yeah. Okay. Last negative Sony thing, it won't support native 1440p resolution. For people who don't know what that is, it's in between 4K and 1080p. And there's a lot of monitors that are native at 1440p. Sony would not be supporting that. I don't know if they're gonna be able to patch that in anytime later, but yeah. Among Us will be able to combat trolls. They haven't really been saying what they're gonna do, but they said they're gonna roll out some things that's gonna be able to combat trolls, whatever that means. Melina got her play reveal. Our resident nappy-head Millie, he's a little salty about Melina. You want to compare and say why you're a little salty about Melina being gameplay reveal, or you want to just speed past that?
Look, for all you Melina fans, I'm happy, but keep y'all fucking hands off of Reptile's moveset. Fuck you. Fuck the moveset. Fuck Ed Boon. Fuck that greedy ass wife he got. Fuck the system, yo. Keep your hands off of Reptile's moveset, yo. She did not need invisibility. You stick to the Sonic the Hedgehog shit. When it comes to Reptile, don't touch my fucking character. Moving on.
Other news, Pokemon Go has earned $1 billion this year.
Which one?
Pokemon Go has earned $1 billion this year.
How much you get Pokemon Go? $1 billion.
Even with people, I haven't played Pokemon Go since like it was like first came out and shit. And the reason why I stopped playing it is because I didn't get around enough. Is it still like that where you have to kind of like travel to go get shit?
From what
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes.
How is it that they still made that much money in the middle of a fucking pandemic?
Yeah.
Where
So
everybody
here's the thing. Yes, but no. So there's new things like the battle arena, which you can do from anywhere, and it queues you up against people all across the world.
Also, you can
and you can do that.
Huh? You can finally battle in that shit. That shit should have been there for
And then they started doing remote raiding, but I don't know much about that.
You definitely
You
had
gotta
some type of battle system before.
You gotta have either be like invited to it, because the raid is not fun by yourself. Like you either have a lot of friends that have a raid pass, or be invited to a raid that has a lot of people doing it, or else you use that raid pass for nothing. Because if you use it and you attack the Pokemon, you lose that raid pass.
Right.
All right, moving on. In other news, Megan Thee Stallion did a cosplay as Melina in how did TikTok song go? She did. Dick.
Thick.
Look.
Yes,
All the
thick.
other bullshit that came out with Melina this week, that was the best highlight. That shit was,
Fuego?
man, next time you could cosplay as Melina any day. Go ahead and do Jade next.
Oh, please do Jade next.
Do Jade.
The DualSense is gonna let you remove the faceplate. I don't know why that's a thing, but yeah.
Customization.
The Cheesecake Factory closed a second chain of theirs restaurant called Rock Sugar. It was kind of confusing because I thought the Cheesecake Factory itself was closing down, but no, Rock Sugar is a little offset of them that's getting closed down. I've never had Cheesecake Factory, so the fact that its little cousin is getting canceled, I don't really care.
Cheesecake Factory slaps.
Joey, aka Liquid Skies, is affiliated now. I don't know why he didn't say that at the beginning of the podcast. Go check that man out.
Thank you.
Activision Blizzard made $1.2 billion from microtransactions in the past 3 months.
Well, what game came out in the past 3 months?
I don't know.
Has there been a game that came out in the past 3 months? Because if it hasn't been, no, you know what? Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
Overwatch. It's like, and Overwatch, was it Worlds just Overwatch? It might have not been Worlds, but ain't it? Yeah, it was Worlds. So yeah, Overwatch. There you go, your 2 moneymakers right there.
Oh, hey, real quick side note. Speaking of Call of Duty, 100 Thieves has finally announced that they are coming back to the CDL, and they bought an LA franchise since Call of Duty went to franchises this past year, and they now own the LA Thieves franchise. So
no one cares because they're not gonna do shit in the game like anybody else.
I mean, they won 2 championships last year, so
no one cares.
I mean, talk to them nice.
Don't do shit in that league. It's just like when they come over the road company and get dog.
I don't care. Baby Shark moves past Despacito as the most viewed YouTube video. You poor parents,
baby,
uncles, and everything. I feel bad for you. I'm glad that my little one is not small enough to be watching that on hours on ends. I feel bad for you guys.
Run away, run away.
Travis Scott got bullied off of Instagram for wearing that terrible ass Batman suit, but tried to say it was because he was trying to get close with his family. But you know, Little Pimp and Donald Trump. For context, Little Pump joined the MAGA Nation with Gucci Gang, that guy. He joined the MAGA Nation. I'm not gonna get into politics here. The fact that he called them Little Pimp at the beginning, that was hilarious. I'm just gonna move for that. You can't write this shit. You can't make this shit up, people. That shit was hilarious. The Nintendo Switch emulator online made an online thing, and Nintendo got on their ass as soon as they did that. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, but Friday the 13th, the game got its final update, and the dedicated servers are going to close this month. So if you still want to play Friday the 13th, you better get on that, because the dedicated servers are going to close. I don't know if that means that people can still do their own personal ones or what, but yeah. Jay-Z has his own weed line called Monogram.
Yeah.
Who's smelling that shit? The fuck?
The Into the Spider-Verse costume got revealed for Miles Morales, and it looks fuego.
No, that one. There's one that just dropped today. The movie one ain't got shit on the Kamen Rider looking one.
Oh, really?
Dog, the movie one ain't got shit on the new one that literally just dropped like 10 minutes ago. That shit, man. This game is gonna be dope. And guess what? We ain't gotta buy a P5 to play it.
Hey. The DualSense can work on the Switch. I don't know how that works. I think you have to get a dongle or something to make it work, but the new PS5 controller works on the Switch. So do with that information what you will. Let's see. Jet Set Radio turns 20 years old. Sean Connery, famous for being one of the best James Bond, dies at 90.
Oh, fuck.
R.I.P. It was a pretty good video game too, from Russia with Love. I think it was like one of the only third-person James Bond games, and it was him. It was Sean Connery. It was pretty fucking good.
Okay, Interracial Gaming hits 100 followers on Facebook.
Applause.
That's about it. Let the church say amen.
Amen, motherfucker.
Amen.
Alright. Let's get into the steak and potatoes of this podcast. Your games for gold with Xbox are Origami Shadow King Edition, Swim Sanity, Full Spectrum Warrior, and Lego Indiana Jones.
Lego.
Is it sad that I'm more excited about Lego Indiana Jones than any of those other titles?
I don't even know the other titles, but hey, I mean the Lego titles are that deal, so
The
They're
Lego games
awesome.
are fuego. I'm not gonna
They're
Oh,
very
oh,
well
mad at
done.
you.
And Indiana Jones. And in fact, I'm getting up. We're playing that.
Okay, with PlayStation free games for this month, you're getting Hollow Knight, the Void Heart Edition, Middle Earth Shadow of War, which is the Shadow of Mordor sequel, and Bugsnax is going to be a PS5 game you get for free. So that's the first PlayStation Plus PS5 game you get for free. I have no idea what the fuck Bugsnax is, but you do with the information what you will.
Looked weird.
yeah, it looks stupid.
It really does look kind of dumb. But hey.
All right, the first major topic. I
am Aisha Protlier. I grew up in a small town. I didn't look like my family, and they didn't
I
necessarily.
touched on this in the church notes, but the PlayStation 5 will not be available for purchase in stores. So that means if you do not order this online, you will not be able to walk in and get this from the go. How are you guys feeling about that?
I
I'm
understand.
not gonna buy it right away anyways. It doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna wait like a year or two before I even buy it, so
Yeah,
no effect.
I'm gonna wait. I mean, I've never been a soon as the console release, I have to get it type of person anyway. I prefer to kind of wait until the dust settles and the kinks get out and all of that good shit. So I'm probably not gonna get one until between January to like July of next year.
Does anybody else care?
I don't understand why. Because of COVID and not wanting people to wait out in line. And then, people might be trying to steal and stuff like that. But
I mean, but it makes no money sense for them not to stock it at all. Like they're just not stocking it at all. That's
look,
To be honest,
it made money
they
sense.
don't have the stock.
Right.
I mean,
It made money sense. You gotta think about with COVID going on.
I don't think they care about COVID. Like with all the Halloween parties going on and everyone doing their own thing, I highly doubt that COVID's the reason why they're doing this.
No. America doesn't care about COVID. Everywhere else cares about COVID. Where Sony is made majority at Japan. What Japan has one of the highest rates of COVID. They care. Them people over there care. So they aren't going to let their people go out. They're not going to be making stock. They're not going to be making the systems. Therefore, America ain't going to get the systems at that soon either. So it makes sense. That's all I'm saying.
All I gotta say is I think it's gonna hurt sales.
I don't.
I don't either, really.
I mean,
I'm about to say, we're in the technological phase
say,
anyway, so you can wait for your shit to get mailed to you. You don't
like-
Most
need.
people are doing a lot more online shopping anyway, just because it's state of
Yeah.
the world.
I think it's just like a face move. It makes them look good, like we respect COVID. But honestly, who really goes to a store to buy crap anymore anyway? You can literally order anything you want online, and they probably make more on online orders anyway when stuff releases than like in-store purchases. It just looks good for them to say, COVID, that's why we're not going to do it. They'll still make a ton of money.
Facts, and it is sold out damn near everywhere. Every time you look at it, they drop like a couple of them, and then it's sold out. I think the pre-orders, from what I've seen, Best Buy said that they might have a couple available around Black Friday. I'm not entirely sure about that, but if you want to go out there and fight for them and go on all these different sites to try to get the thing, more power to you, I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
All right, I got one thing to say here. What happens to all the hood motherfuckers that ain't got debit cards? Are they gonna get their P5? That's all I'm asking.
We finesse. What you talking about? What?
Finesse what?
We
You ain't got
finesse
no
on
debit
there.
card. You ain't got no debit card, motherfucker.
The credit cards and the scammers. Like what?
Right.
Credit cards, the scammers.
You never heard of Cash App? Like Cash App is a thing, and
Cash App
most
is a thing,
online
and you
things
can
let
get a card for Cash App.
Oh, you can get a card for Cash App. That's right. That's right.
And Venmo.
Okay, but how are you getting your money into your Cash App?
Direct deposit.
Your phone.
You can direct deposit to Cash App.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's certain places you can go and deposit whatever money you have to Cash App.
Okay, that's kind of hot. Man, it's not hot. Dog.
Especially in the hood, it's called currency exchangers.
You better go to Western Union.
Exactly.
He said you better go to West. Motherfuckers gonna be like, PlayStation, you accept money orders?
I mean, shit.
Get it
I'm
how
pretty
you
sure.
want.
I'm pretty sure there's people gonna be fucking.
AK, you need to fix your mic, motherfucker. Your shit keep cutting out. Unplug that
Boy
shit. Put
went
it
to
back in.
Narnia just a minute ago.
Yeah, he just went around the world in 80 days, motherfucker.
I'm pretty sure it's ways for people to finance the shit like with the Xbox, because like you can either get it through your third parties, like what is that shit called, Fingerhut, shit like that. There's ways to get them.
And then at the end of the day, just go to your mom and pop store.
True, because I'm pretty sure Tots might have a couple of them.
Yeah, true.
Or you could just have a friend like pay for two and just Venmo or Cash App them the money or give them cash.
You think your friends got money like that?
Listen, I was just trying to specify. There are a lot of motherfuckers that would appreciate walking into a store and picking up a thing same day, because not everybody has the luxuries that other people have. Bank cards, all
it's
that
2020. Shit. People are used to not being able to go to the store. This shit been going on since March.
For real. I'm waiting for the stats to say that Americans have obesity that went up by 75%.
That's crazy. Like most people gained weight during the quarantine. I lost weight.
I gained weight. I gained like 5 pounds. That's just crazy.
Oh wow, a whopping 5 pounds. Anyway, moving on to Pokemon. She has donated, her donation cap stops at $5, so all the simps can only donate 5. I don't know if that's 5 per day or 5 per donation, but the cap is at $5, and a lot of people are giving her props. I don't know if it's just a face move. I quite honestly didn't see what was the big problem with her in the first place. Like, if simps want to donate to her, more power to her. Did anybody want to touch that?
I mean,
I think it's a smart move on her part. Like it just shows that she's not doing it for the money. She's doing it because she really likes to stream.
That bitch has a lot of money. I mean,
yeah, she's doing it for the money. Let's not.
She gets a lot from donations for sure, but that bitch has a lot of money. I think it might be some type of power play. Or
doesn't she have
maybe honestly,
okay,
she's
so
on a kind of wave where she's like, hey, you know, like this pandemic's fucking everyone. I can take a little less money in my pocket right now to like, you know, like discourage my viewers from donating large sums of money from me. Maybe because honestly, I watched a video with her and Graham Stephan, and she honestly seems like a really genuine human being. And so maybe that's kind of the wave she's on. I don't know. Either way, I think it's a weird move, but it's probably not necessarily a bad move.
I think she looked good doing it. Like she put a message with it, like she wants people to give more money to small streamers. So it's like a good move, pretty much on her end, like making her look real good. Where
it's
like,
a good PR move.
I'm
big,
but I support the little, and that's like everybody. Like,
yeah, I'm about to say PR. It's a great PR move.
Yeah, go sub the biscuit on Twitch. That's what you guys should do.
It's a great PR move, and it's a great way for more people to come to her stream because of her saying, "I'm not going to take this large sum of money." It's going to cause for people who really didn't care for it to probably run in and check out her stream. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like, "Oh well, she's supporting small streamers. Let's check out her stream." It's a power move. It's a power move because now bigger streamers got to look at that and be like, "Damn, do I really got to drop down my price?" Because think Tim the Tat Man ain't thinking about that. Think Ninja ain't thinking about that. That shit was a power move by her, and that was a very smart move. Now, she do got her fair share of controversies, and it is a way to wipe that shit away. But you know, I respect her. I 100% respect her for that.
Yeah. And I bet you don't make crap off of donations compared to all our brand deals and everything anyway. So
And
it's
her
not like she
Patreon?
loses much. Yeah. Like she definitely still makes a ton of money, and those donations mean nothing to her really at the end of the day. Besides looking good, way more valuable than the money she would get from those donations.
Because I'm like, at the end of the day, the simps are gonna simp anyway. Like, I don't care if you put your stuff down to $2.
Well, true.
Simps
You might
You know what?
too. Like, isn't it easier to go to McDonald's 10 times, spend $5, and eat 10 times and spend like a little
Man,
more?
shut your ass up.
So, like when you spend
Stop talking about us and our McDonald's.
right? Like, if I donate someone $100, I'm like, dang, that's a lot of money. I ain't gonna do that again for a while. But if I do
But if
5,
you-
I could see it racking up past 100.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
There have been times back in my fatter days where it'd be like, I'll order this $5 pizza. Oh, I'll go get the Taco Bell right quick. Oh, I'll get some McDonald's. And then you go through and you look at the debit card like, I done spent $50 on food this week. What the fuck?
Same thing, go straight down with donations. Like all of a sudden,
Exactly.
oh, I've done
Hear me
$55 donations instead of 100. Like,
Hear me out here. Hear me out here. What do you think if this could be a weird way to do it? What do you think? This would take a lot of planning on her part. But what do you think if she set a certain donation cap for each stream, and after that donation goes to like someone, like kind of like a Mr. Beast thing? You know what I'm saying? She
Or do a
randomly at
charity
the end of her stream goes and finds someone, spends 15 minutes, boom, boom, donates that money. Whatever's after that cap, instead of limiting the cap of how much she gets donated.
She ain't gonna do that.
She has no problem donating money to small streamers anyway. She's done like 1,000, 10,000. I think I saw like a $20,000 one.
Right. But I'm
once.
saying, if she wanted to spread more love, you know what I'm saying? That's a way she could do it
spreads
too.
a lot of love. Like
I'm not one to
Yeah,
talk
like,
about other people's
outside her
spreads a lot of
controversies,
love.
outside her controversies, she is a genuine person. I will give Pokemon that. It's just she also ain't innocent. She also has tried to lynch people, and people look at this and be like, "Oh, well, that's in the past." No, there's plenty of things that's been in the past that y'all brought back up to light. I'm not, I'm a person that if you've done it and I see you trying to change, that's cool. But if you've done it multiple times and then it's been a pattern that you'll kind of slow down, let shit go to pass, and then do it again, I'm not giving you a pass. I'm not.
Moxie,
You know what I'm saying?
let's get the ladies' viewpoint on that. Do you care at all?
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, it is a very noble move of her to. She could make more money if she wanted to. You know, I think there was an issue before we spoke about it in the past with people having problems with the amount of simps, as you would say, aka donating to her and giving her money. But it might be a way to hush all of the talk and the nonsense. Or it could be a moral move on her part to try to help the little man, quote unquote. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Okay, I'm gonna be real honest. Intermission real quick. I seen something really funny on Facebook. Y'all might not think it's that funny, but I just seen someone post, just for the record, I sold all my guns. And then my buddy shared it and said I sure did.
Pokemon cards are hot again. You can thank Logic and Logan Paul for that. There's a Charizard card out here that's worth about $150,000. So people are getting back into Pokemon. I'm mad at myself because I had that Charizard card back in the day, and then the basement flooded.
Damn.
Facts. I had that bitch one day, and I don't even know what I did.
Them hood basements, they really ain't that well insulated.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been digging through all my old card collections looking for Pokemon cards for like the last week. I ain't gonna joke. I got a big old, big bags you get like clothes usually in for like Christmas and stuff.
Man, fuck Pokemon cards. Can we get like a $15,000 or $100,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I still got those.
Oh, I got those too. I've been separating them. Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm waiting for Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm waiting for them Yu-Gi-Oh cards, boy.
You saw my Dark Magician real quick. I'll tell you what.
Man, I got Chrono, what he say? I got Obelisk. I got Dark Magician. What you want to do? What you want to do?
Yeah, you might be bossing right now. I don't know.
Yeah, buddy, you need to get your shit right.
he mad. Craig.
Control, Alt, delete.
Hold on.
Clear backspace.
Is that better?
Yes, sir.
All right. I said, you remember what RDC World said when Yami would pop up? I got Dark Magician. What you want to do? What you want to do? And I got Obelisk to talk.
And I got Obelisk. I got 1, 2, 3 just God cards. What you trying to do?
Oh, he said, I'm Yami, I ain't Yugi. I'm Yami, I ain't Yugi.
Yo, speaking of which, side note, Anime House. This should have been on an announcement. Anime House drops in 3 weeks.
Yeah, Anime House 4.
And they're going to be fighting the cartoons. So they're going to be fighting Teen Titans, Samurai Jack.
Yeah, the first thing that popped up, they had like Robin fighting Spike Spiegel, and I think dude from Fire Force was trying to fight Aang, which Aang would mollywop that guy, but you know.
Don't let the Fire Force fans hear that. They think it's the greatest anime of all time, even though
Top 10. I'll go
Fire Force isn't a bad anime. I enjoy it, but
Are we talking about animes again?
it's not like
terrible.
it's not like oh my gosh, this is like the best anime I've ever watched, but I do enjoy it.
So here's my thing. Here's my problem with Fire Force. If Fire Force fans are like Dragon Ball Z fans, okay?
Oh Lord, here we go.
No.
You used to forever
Fire Force, no.
Like,
Listen,
I feel like the haters,
Fire Force fans make
Dragon Ball
it
Z
bigger than
are
what it
worse
actually
than
is. Like,
people who like Dragon Ball Z. I'm just saying.
no. This is all I'm saying. Fire Force fans make it 10 times bigger than what it actually is. Like, y'all know how certain shit in DBZ fans will blow it up, and then people that really watch DBZ was like, you're blowing up this small little instance when there was bigger shit going on. That's Fire Force fans. But they blow up the whole anime. I'm like, the anime is I ain't gonna say it's subpar, but it's meh. It has good moments, but I want to be like, oh my god, I want to watch it.
And I was like, meh.
Yeah, it's like meh. And then everybody's like, well, you gotta watch further on. I'm like, bro, there are animes that start kicking by the 3rd episode. This shit takes a whole season to get good. Now, I heard the newest season is good, but I'm not about to sit here and watch that shit. The fuck?
You got high school got good from the first episode. Fuck you mean?
Parasite was good the first episode.
Wait, real quick.
Wait,
Speaking of
You wait a second. If you're gonna say a whole season's an issue, Attack on Titan took over a season to be good too. And
No, I don't watch Attack on Titan, but the first episode was lit. That first episode was lit.
Attack on Titan sounds like what you guys feel about Fire Force. I watched like 3 or 4 episodes, got bored as hell, and then switched.
How do you get bored when the main character died in the first episode?
It was boring, man.
I mean, you can say that about Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online is kind of boring for a good while.
Yeah.
I like it's certain animes. I like animes.
I knew Joey was gonna say something about that.
Wait, I'm gonna say something about what?
Sword Art Online. He said it was boring.
It's the best anime that's ever came out. But moving forward from that, how do you guys?
3 right now, real quick. Don't you dare! And I love SAF. It ain't the great.
Look, Scott, you still getting comments of people saying, "How the fuck you gonna say Katara could be Sakura and you never watched Naruto?"
You know what?
There is people still commenting on that video.
No, let me address this.
Mad at you for that.
Shut the fuck up. That's what I'm going to address those comments as. Now we're moving forward from that bullshit onto
how did we get here from Pokemon cards?
That what?
How did we get here from Pokemon cards?
I don't fucking know, but we're here now. What do you guys think about Black Clover?
It's Naruto 2.0, but I like it.
Okay, moving on. Moxie.
Yeah.
Same opinion.
I mean, if are we still talking about Pokemon cards? Because we just
we're totally talking about animes now.
I know, but I mean, going back to just, I don't know. I want to go back to the Pokemon cards because I got super excited about this, but then I got super.
Okay. We'll let Moxie have her moment. She deserves it.
Remembering my story and my situation that happened to me when I was in like 5th grade, and I just want to go on a little rant because I had a huge stack of Pokemon cards that I had curated.
Somebody stole your shit.
Took my time to just get perfectly in order, and I took them to school one day, and the next thing I know, when I came back to my desk, my Pokemon cards were gone.
Oh hell no.
I ran a Pokemon trap house back in the day. Don't fight
I've
me.
been a little bitter ever since then. My Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm not gonna lie.
Nice.
Back in the day, I was a little bit of a savage. There was this kid. I got bullied a lot when I was younger. So there was this kid that, like, obviously I didn't like. He tried to bully me. He thought he was the shit. He thought he was bigger than me. So while we were on the bus one day, he was talking shit to me, and he had this fucking Charizard out, right? The Charizard, right? The Charizard that everyone talks about, you know, the fucking foil one, you know, all that shit. So me being the savage that I am, I kicked the dude in the fucking knee, and I stole his Charizard, and the bus driver made me turn my book bag upside down after he came up there crying about me stealing his Charizard, and she fucking took it back from me. So fuck that guy. I'm not going to drop his name on the podcast, but you're still a bitch.
That's right, goddammit. You can't just fuck people over and expect to not have your fucking Pokemon cards taken. So
Exactly. Don't bully me, and I wouldn't kick your knee and steal your Charizard. You fucking piece of shit.
Moxie, do you know who stole your Pokemon cards, or it was just one of those you turned up and it's gone type shit?
I feel like I know who it was, but I don't want to make any accusations. You know, I didn't see her do it or nothing like that.
She saw Red
Oh,
Vent.
it was a her.
Yeah.
It was a her?
Of course. It was a
Man,
saw-
beat that bitch's ass.
She saw Red
At that
Vent
time, I
and
wasn't in
decided
the
not
fifth grade
to
and shit. I wasn't beating ass.
say
in fifth
anything.
grade.
Wait, Moxie, how old are you now?
I'm 27.
Okay, is she the same age?
To ask a woman their age, but all right.
Probably, yeah. But this is what I mean. Like, this was so long ago.
Listen.
I
Moxie's
wish I
one,
still had my
Moxie's
cards
one of the
because I could
boys.
be rich now.
Okay, listen. All I'm saying is, to this day, probably we'll say you were probably what 10 back then, maybe. So we'll say 17 years later, I still say you should beat her ass.
You know what? Danielle, I need you to see me outside.
Buy the swing set.
No.
Buy the swing set. I'm following them.
Buy the swing set. After
Sunday,
lunch.
3 o'clock.
Man, I'm a straight dribble that bitch's jaw off the seesaw.
I want my Pokemon cards back, bitch.
All right.
Probably doesn't even have them.
Moving on.
Questions. And
Get it out the way.
he didn't do one this week. He didn't do one this week.
Oh,
I know, right?
I'm fucking hurt. 1 second.
Gumby didn't do one this week.
1 second.
What?
I'm about to Facebook call him right now.
I found Blind Charmander, boys. Let's go.
Anyway, that's while he's calling Gumby for a question. Let's get the heavy one out the way. This was actually on one of our YouTube comments. How do you guys feel about race bending?
What's race bending?
When you take a character that's normally for being white or black, and then you turn them black, aka what they did to no, that too, but what they did to
You talking about like in games or movies?
both. What's the nigga name?
One counter.
Nick Fury. What they did to Nick Fury.
If it makes sense.
Right.
I mean,
All right,
Fury-
everyone, take a second. We got Gumby on the line. Everyone, say hi to Gumby.
Hi, Gumby.
Hi, Gumby.
All right, everyone says hi. Gumby, say hi back.
You know you're on
All right,
the podcast,
Gumby
right?
live and in stereo right now is going to ask us a question. So Gumby, hit us with it.
All right. Let me think, man. What's a good question? Okay. Would you rather do the first 90% of a blowjob or the final 10% of a blowjob?
Okay. Well, you heard it live and in stereo from Gumby. Thank you, buddy. Love you.
That's the climax. Of course, I want to get to the climax. Final 10%. And this
Wait,
is somebody who
ask which one we like better? Or?
No,
it's
it's a would you rather. So would you rather do the first 90% or the last 10%?
Man, if I'm doing it, first 90, screw it.
Wait, he said, neither. Hold on.
I'm gonna be honest.
Giving or
There's
receiving?
no
We're
giving.
Wait,
Giving.
giving?
Yeah, giving.
Oh,
Giving?
God.
I'd rather go the first 90. I don't want to taste no.
Yeah. Honestly, honest to God, I'm with Wayne on this one.
Come.
I'm with Wayne on this one.
Blackness will
First
not
90.
confirm nor
See, this just took a turn. I was so excited about that climax. I'm gay.
Oh, man.
I'm just as bothered by this question as all of you right now.
It's funny because me and Wayne just literally don't give a shit, and everyone else is like so awkward.
Oh, God. Oh, no, I don't want. Ew. Oh, I don't fucking know. Like,
Is there money involved in this blowjob? That's the question. Because if I get
How
money
long-
for the last
the
10,
90
This shit is not getting
No,
monetized
straight
ever.
up, you just like gun to your head right now. First 90, last 10.
Hi,
That's
this
it,
is the
because
Nerd
the
Boys
first 90
podcast where
lasts
we're never
so
going to
long.
get monetized ever. But you know.
how long is
How
the
you
total
get monetized? What are you
blowjob? That's
talking
the
Well,
question.
there's no time limit on it, so you don't know. It could be.
Like if it's like a 10-minute blowy, like either side doesn't
The
really
fact
suck.
that they
But if
really
I'm like doing the
motherfucking
first
having this
90 for like
conversation,
3
bro.
hours.
No, I'm doing honest to God, I'm doing the first 90 either way.
No.
My neck can't take it.
Ain't nobody saying that it has to be in my mouth or swallowing or anything like that. Once you get to the point of climax, you pull out, jerk off somewhere else.
Oh my god.
The first 90 can last so long. That first 90 could be 30 minutes, it could be 10 minutes, it could be a fucking hour. You don't know how long you're gonna be down there sucking.
I got a
Let's
weak
just
ass neck. Too.
He said I got a weak ass neck. That bitch thick as fuck though.
Listen. I am a lesbian. I'm not doing none of that. So you know
What?
I am a lesbian.
What are you saying? Be a good
All right,
sport.
Rabbit, we haven't heard from you in a minute. First 90, last 10.
First 90.
All right.
Damn,
Thank you.
y'all are down
The
to
fact that
70.
y'all already had y'all and Maz and me and AK just sit here and me and Mossy just sit here like wait a
It's
minute.
like we gonna get it over with. You get your shit and go. That's like 30 seconds versus 30 minutes. Mm-mm.
I ain't doing nothing.
Can we go back to the other question?
Honestly, all I'm saying is
I'm looking as the dude.
Gumby never disappoints. We'll say it's like a straight Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, I do all 100% for him.
I appreciate it. We need to have you on.
So what was the first question?
Man, that's right. I
How do you
appreciate
guys
that.
feel about race bending, which is when they take a character which is normally known for one race and change it to another? Apparently, this is a thing on Instagram and Twitter where they've been taking normally white characters and drawing them in black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why does that feel like
All-
the version of blackface?
Okay.
Characters in a weird
All
way?
I'm gonna say on this particular subject is there is only one Green Lantern and he is black. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, and that's how I feel about this subject.
If it makes sense for me, if it makes sense.
Right. If they make it good, it doesn't matter to me whether the
Right.
dude's like.
I mean,
purple,
race.
Stop
green.
pandering and shit. But if
Like-
it makes sense within the whole
So-
scheme of things, then you go ahead do so. I don't give a fuck.
So something like Starfire, like the whole Starfire backlash they got in there, but it's like she's white.
Oh,
no, she's
if they
black,
made
no, she's
Starfire
Latino.
Hispanic, bro,
Yeah,
I
it's
would
like
be
Starfire's Hispanic. I'm
trouble.
like, no, Starfire's a fucking
an
alien,
alien.
but she could be any
has
color.
If they made
Yeah.
She could've been
Starfire
white.
or Raven Hispanic, I swear to God,
Raven
y'all
has
would never
gray
see me
skin. If
because I would be
anything,
at
should
every
be
Comic Con.
That's what I
something
mean.
else.
Raven
Right,
has gray
now-
skin, Starfire
Now,
has
if it's
fucking-
something like that, or something if they took Black Panther and made him white,
No,
then we're
not
gonna be
happening.
looking like on
No,
some.
no,
what the
no.
fuck
I
you
mean,
do?
That
with that?
wouldn't work.
Listen, Harry
That would
Potter.
not work.
You
That
J.K.
ever
Rowling said Hermione was black. Hermione was supposed to
You
be
are
black.
hearing it here first. If I ever see anyone make Black Panther any other race besides what race he is meant to be, honestly, if any other person besides Chadwick is to play that person in the future, I'm
R.I.P.
fucking done.
But that's what I mean when I say if it makes sense, because that wouldn't make any fucking sense for them to have a fucking white panther in Wakanda,
Yeah,
a country.
like-
No.
Like it makes no sense.
Well,
makes
wait,
no
wait, wait,
sense.
wait. To be fair,
I can see
Bucky in the comic books does there's technically a White Panther in the comic book.
He's called the White
It's just
Wolf,
not
bro.
Black
Stop it.
Panther.
He's called the
Huh?
White Wolf. Stop it.
Yeah, he's the White Wolf.
They ain't got nothing to do with the
Now,
Black
if
Panther.
they do
It's a
White
completely
Wolf,
separate thing.
that's what I'm saying. If they did White Wolf, which they're leaning to making Bucky White Wolf, which they did, they hinted he's White Wolf. Then yeah, I can see it. But if you
They called
literally
him
take
White Wolf
Chadwick,
in
put a
one of
white
those
man in there,
movies.
that is Black Panther, we looking at you like the fuck. Who the fuck is this dude? That's like. But if you do something like, what's the prime example? Like how they did L, in that terrible Netflix Death Note movie. It's like, yeah,
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It's
I mean,
trash.
they
You didn't miss
Americanized it. It's
anything.
not
yeah, Americanized it.
everything.
Yeah, they Americanized it, and then even in the anime,
Well,
you
here's
can't really
the-
say L was you can't say he's Japanese because even in the anime he doesn't look Japanese. He looks
Right.
American.
Here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that. In essence, and I've always thought this. So like animes like that, like they portray it as like a super like Japanese or some type of Oriental culture,
Mhm.
but then they make the characters look white.
Yeah.
And so everyone thinks they're white, but then when people like us see a movie, a live action or something like the Dragon Ball one that we don't talk about,
Oh,
What are you
God.
talking
like
about?
and like people are like white and we see it, we're like, what the fuck? And then other people who don't know see it, they're like, okay. You know what I'm saying? But people who are actually in the scene and like know and know that they're supposed to be, of an Oriental Asian descent, something of that sort, are kind of like, this is fucking weird, bro.
You know what's crazy? There's people that can't tell when somebody's in anime is black, and I find it weird. Like Hunter x Hunter with Canary, that's her name, Canary, right?
Yeah.
The little black girl. Like you could tell, but there's certain characters because of the way they are, and they're in Japan. They might be a darker skin. They think they're just like a darker version of a Japanese person. We're like, no, they're black.
If you can't tell Killer B is black, you really need something wrong. There's something wrong.
Even old dude on Bleach with the arm, the Hispanic dude, he's like,
Chad?
what?
Chad,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's like Hispanic, Japanese, and people were like,
He was. Yeah, I think he was.
Also, one more thing I've got to say on this topic, and I'll leave it alone. If they ever made Static Shock white, I would literally delete all of my social media accounts.
they made Black Lightning white. He was like, who the fuck is this dude? His name
White
is
Lightning.
Black. He's like, what the fuck is this? The Flash?
White lightning on you hoes.
Hey guys, fun facts. Been digging
It's
through
not.
my
It's
Pokemon
not unlike
cards.
Hollywood. I wouldn't even.
Did you find the Charizard?
Wait.
No, I found a Dark Dragonite that's over $1,000, but mine's in shit condition, so it's probably like $100 card, but still.
Ooh,
Sell that
that's
shit.
still nice, oh baby.
Sell that shit.
Oh, you bet your bippy. I still got like a few hundred cards to go through though, so eventually. I was a Pokemon nerd. Sorry to bring it back.
Sorry,
I've been
sorry,
just
guys.
digging through them as we're going.
All right,
other phone
moving
is going on.
What are your favorite video game music?
Favorite
That's a
video.
really good
Pokemon.
question.
I'm gonna give three.
Pokemon.
Oh.
Elite Four, Pokemon, Red, Ruby, and Emerald, and all that. That was
Yeah,
fun.
Emerald, I would have to say is up there for me. Exactly what he just said.
Rabbit.
There was no better feeling as a kid than walking up to the Elite Four. You felt like a straight badass.
I really like the Final Fantasy theme. That's like one of my favorites.
Which one?
All of them.
you
It's
talking
actually
about
it's
the
it's the same one. The victory is the same throughout all the Final Fantasies.
Oh, hey! Actually, another one I think me and Wayne can agree on. We've been playing Hunt Showdown recently, and the menu music to Hunt Showdown is fucking sick, dude. Literally, honestly, easily, we've been playing this game for a couple weeks now. Easily, already makes like probably number one for me. Like,
Pretty solid.
it's sick ass fucking music. Also, if you guys haven't ever played Hunt Showdown, either try it, look up some videos, or come watch me and Biscuit while we're streaming. We've been streaming it pretty heavily lately. It's a very good game.
So my three would be Jet Set Radio Future.
Good.
That's hands down my favorite soundtrack of all time. Kirby and the Crystal Shards. And then my last one will be Final Fantasy VII Remake music.
Okay.
Moxie.
My first would be, I don't know if any of you played the Scarface video game.
I did not.
Nope.
When he was supposed to be a scenario if he would have lived and shit.
It was pretty much like Grand Theft Auto, but like Scarface, so you had to like launder money and shit, but you get to choose your car. It was really fun.
Love
The
launder
So
soundtrack
Vice
on that
City.
shit was phenomenal. Like they had fucking they just had a really good soundtrack, like a lot of good Cuban influences, a lot of like old school music, and it was really good. My second one would be, I think I mentioned this in the past, but Dark Cloud, the first one. I love the soundtrack for that. And my third would be Ridge Racer 4. It has like a lot of good kind of techno just dope BPM, high BPM, fast-paced kind of techno music that I really dig as well.
Speaking of techno, if I had to throw a honorable mention, it has to be Sonic 3 Advance. That music.
Ooh, Sonic Advance 3! Oh my god!
Yeah.
That shit was fuego. Since we're talking about Sonic,
yeah,
Sonic 2, Sonic 1, Sonic CD, let's go again, getting off of Sonic, fucking Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I was gonna say honorable mention. Square Enix definitely does it right. My honorable mention would definitely
you know what?
Final Fantasy.
That doesn't count as a movie.
Yeah,
I think it's Final Fantasy.
Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 was not a movie. Now,
Honestly,
I thought you said- I thought
That's
you
what
said
that
three.
seems the 3.
I think 2 people, possibly 3 people in this call could snag my third, which is actually probably number 2 on my list. And I'm surprised nobody said it yet. So we still need to hear from Rabbit, Wayne, and AK.
Oh, I was gonna say Zelda's up there for me as well.
Oh, okay. That's not mine.
And then Rocket League.
On to the one, the only Fluffy Butt.
I really like the soundtrack to Rock and Roll Music, the Super Nintendo game.
Rock Band.
No, Super Nintendo, not Rock Band. Rock and Roll. What was it? Rock and Roll
I
Racing.
think
sorry.
I know
and Roll
what you're
Racing.
talking
Super
about.
Nintendo.
That's
I know
like a
what you're
fever
talking about.
dream.
I know what you're talking about. I just don't remember the full title.
It was Rock and Roll Racing. It had it was like some weird ass maps, and like you could like shoot each other with missiles and shit.
Street Fighter 3, Third Strike.
Sonic 06. That was the best thing about that game. It was the soundtrack.
That music was fuego. Streets of Rage 1 and 2?
Doom, 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 doom.
All right.
Street Fighter.
Wait, did AK name 3?
Yeah, I did. I don't know,
Okay.
bro. You gonna just
Who
say
has the
it.
name 3?
Everybody went.
Okay.
Craig's
All
the
right,
only
I'm
one
gonna
that
give it
didn't
to you. I'm gonna move one of the ones I said out, and we're gonna make it an honorable mention. But in this order, it's going to go Hunt Showdown. Second one, can we get a little bit of a drum roll here?
Boom.
Need for Speed Underground 2.
Oh, would you just say it?
Need for Speed Underground 2.
That game was terrible.
That game had the most fire fucking soundtrack, and it was the best Need for Speed of all time. Moving on. Riders on Yeah. Don't. Everyone is singing songs from that. Fuck you guys. That's my number 2. Number three. Just because I played I don't know, 1,500 to 2,000 hours of this game, Rocket League. Shout out to Wayne for that one, because honestly, I have the menu music off, and I don't know why, because their music kind of slaps.
I know people.
And then I have to move the Pokemon one down to an honorable mention, because honestly, that was a really good mention by Wayne too.
Speaking of Pokemon, I found a Chansey worth $500.
Holy shit.
Hell yeah!
This is the most profitable hour of my
I'm gonna
life.
call Mom Deuce after this and see if she got some Pokemon cards in my room. Real quick. I might need to make a drive over there.
I still got another box to go through after this one.
All right, we got one last question, and this is from Zen Typhoon, and then we can call it a day for questions. Yo, I have a question for the next recording. We have many questions about video game heroes or cool-looking people, but has a video game ever inspired you to do something in real life, helped you overcome a challenge, or maybe helped you find a unique solution to a situation? And that's Zen Typhoon.
That's a really good question.
That is a
Very
really good
well
question.
thought out. Damn.
Former guest, Pokemon expertise, Zen Typhoon.
Who wants to go first?
I won't say that one game in particular has helped me to get through something in life or given me some type of motivation. I will say video games as a whole have helped me to become it helped me to think quickly on my feet, you know what I mean? It helped me compartmentalize and be able to multitask better, because you have to do that a lot in games. If you want to talk about a game that kind of, I don't know, touched me in a way on a maybe like an emotional level, I would say definitely Kingdom Hearts. The first two, when I was younger, growing up, those games were like pivotal to my teenagehood and stuff like that, but not in a way that it motivated me to do anything, but just in a way that like they meant a lot to me, and the storyline really moved me. But yeah, I can't necessarily say like a game in particular has just like pushed me to do something.
I don't know if this is necessarily answering his question, but there were two people that got through this quarantine relatively unscathed mentally, and that was gamers and people who like to binge watch shit. Am I right?
You're right.
Okay.
Hey, fucking men to that.
Okay, so I can't tell you how much time I spent, especially when this shit first came down. I can't tell you how much time I spent actually playing. Like, I got into Yu-Gi-Oh because of quarantining again. I got into I started playing Fortnite because of fucking a quarantine. Like, there's so many games I would have never touched if it wasn't for quarantine. Fucking Animal Crossing, like fucking Pokemon. Even though it's kind of trash, I wouldn't have picked up this newest Pokemon if it wasn't for the quarantine. So yeah, I'll say that being a gamer helped me get through this quarantine a lot better than some of these people who like to party every weekend. Because my brother was going through it over there.
I got two games actually. So my first game is one y'all already know I highlight the most on this channel. Bible Black. You know that game is. No,
we don't get a motherfucking sponsored by the people who made that whole thing.
No.
You better get sponsored.
My first game, real talk, is Jet Set Radio Future. Not Jet Set, not Jet Ground Radio. Jet Set Radio Future. Because that game speaks so much on individuality. You know what I mean? Artistically, the game is still beautiful to this day, in my opinion. Even though it's like
cell shaded shit. Wind Waker still looks great because it's cell shaded.
Mm-hmm. But if you go through the game, a lot of people don't know the final boss of the game isn't you're going against the police. You're going against it's basically talking about depression. The whole game is talking about depression and feeling like you're stuck in this world where you can't do anything. Your world is so dim and so colorful. That's why a lot of the characters, a lot of the bosses you go against either have a lot of white coating, gray coating, and stuff like that. That's basically your mind, your mentality, your depression, all of that trying to chase you and keep you from what you want to do. That's why the very final boss, the final two bosses, one is supposed to be, what is his name? It's the main character on the case. I forgot his name, but it's supposed to be a clone of him, showing basically the darkness within him. And then the very final boss, when you're going up, it looks like you're in this weird dream world. It's basically your thoughts of you not want to be creative, what's stopping you from doing what you want to do. That's why at the end of the game, you see like the characters talking, you see Gum telling them basically, you know, the world cannot stop you from being who you are. The world cannot stop your individuality. You know, you can shine to this world no matter what anybody says. And as a kid, I didn't understand it. Beating it as an adult and actually looking at it, I was like, damn, I never really understood what the game was trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? And then the second game would have to be, it's not really a game. It's Final Fantasy 13, but it's a specific scene. I don't know how far y'all got in Final Fantasy 13 if y'all played it, but it's the scene when Sass and Vanille were about to fight Sass's son. And basically he was talking about guilt, you know, feeling guilty that he let his son get caught by the Lassie, and Vanille was feeling guilty that, you know, she was a part of it and she didn't know what to do. And she was basically asking for Sass to kill her, and Sass was like, no, I'm not going to do that. You know, I care about you too much. I'd rather sacrifice myself than sacrifice you. So the shit is really deep. You know, I like deep shit like that. And those two things kind of inspired me to be the person I am today, about individuality and protecting people, even if it's at the cost of hurting myself. So, yeah.
Wayne?
I got two. One is pretty self-explanatory because I still play it, but Rocket League was a big game for me back in 2015 when my grandpa passed away. It was one of the few things I really like clinched to and played a lot to kind of keep my mind off of what I was going through. And then a game that probably not a lot of people have even heard about or played, but it was back on PS2, and it was a game that kind of helped me become a bigger nerd, I guess. But it was called Monster Ranchers 3. And I think it's still probably my most played game in my life, because the game, all it was you had little monsters and you fought. It was like a rip-off Pokemon in a weird way.
Is that the one where you put different discs in and you would get different monsters?
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I had like a few hundred other games, and I probably put all of them in there. And I had like at one point, if I opened up all the old discs, I had like marked what class monster came from each one in the discs. I put like a little sticker. I like tested and be like, oh, this is A class, and I put an A on a sticker, and it like all my games are marked on the inside. Like I took that game way too serious, but that was like my childhood. That was like the first game like Pokemon that I can think of that I really played on console and really put like stupid amounts of hours into. Those are my two.
Who hasn't gone yet? Moxie, you went, right?
Yep.
Bunny Boy, did you go?
It's the same thing as you said, AK. It just gets. I don't have a specific game. My emotions kind of tend to how I play games. If I'm not in a good mood, I play bad. If I'm in a great mood, I play well.
Facts.
It's more about just getting through the day and just having the people online. It's not even a game for me. It's everyone I talk to online. That's what it is for me.
So beautiful.
This podcast would not exist if it wasn't for PSN. I keep saying that. Did you go, Skies?
No, I haven't.
So
I would either say, honestly, I've got two here. First, Call of Duty. And I say that because when I was younger, Call of Duty gave me an outlet. I went through a lot of shit when I was younger, and I would come home and, I mean, just think about it like this. It's like 2011. My day's fucking shit. I was a new kid at Coloma. Like, fucking, life was just fucking horrible, right? And I come home,
Coloma does suck sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, but just being the new kid and, you know, shit like that. And, you know, I had been bullied all my life and shit like that. Like, you know, coming home, I'd fucking get home, I'd do my chores, and I'd boot up the Xbox. And then I'd get in a fucking party and I'd start playing Call of Duty with Randall. You know, I'd start playing Call of Duty with Rabbit and the guys, you know, and it was an outlet for me. And then I got good, you know, and that was kind of crazy. And, you know, just like it was an outlet for me, and then it fueled my competitiveness. It brought something, it gave me an outlet for my anger, you know, like, and how much like I hated everything and what was going on and shit like that. And the competitiveness gave me an outlet. And that's always been my outlet since then. It's just being incredibly competitive, never accepting anything less than what I know I can be, and never accepting anything less than success, you know? And then secondly, that moves into Rocket League. You know, always trying to be better, always trying to be better than what I am, you know, never accepting anything less than what I know I can perform at and what I know I can do. And just the hours that I've grinded in that game. Honestly, can't tell you how many times I've came home from a fucking trash day, whether it, you know, just be normal day bullshit or just like feeling like the world's collapsing around you, and fucking throw on some headphones, blare some fucking music, and just like sit in free play and jam, you know, and just like fucking hours of Rocket League. Like I said, I have like probably close to 2,000 hours in that game, 1,500 probably.
Yeah,
something like that. So those are probably.
I'm still doing the podcast. Sure. Give me like 20 minutes.
I'm gonna throw Overwatch in there because Overwatch has.
Did we just lose someone?
No.
Great.
AK, you gotta agree. Overwatch, when we met, had some of the funny.
Man, Overwatch was fucking hilarious and toxic at the same time.
Remember old girl that lied about Diamond?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm in Diamond, and my man, but she's like, you've been in Silver.
That's part of the reason why I'm only getting Overwatch 2, just to hopefully maybe we can get some of that old magic back. Because I know that's the only reason why that's the only way I'm gonna get Lisa to play Overwatch.
Y'all don't understand. Overwatch has some of the funniest people we've ever met.
We met Chrono. Lisa argues about that shit till this day. That she said she the one that met you first, but we met Chrono through Overwatch. I know we done said this shit millions of times. But
we literally just played a game. I stayed off the mic, and then they was like, "Hey, you think you'll stay?" And then I ended up staying, and then the rest was history. I ended up getting on the mic the next game. Then we had a couple get on the mic, and then old girl tried to roast me. I'm like, "You're in bronze. You've been stuck in bronze for the past 5 seasons. Stop talking to me."
Picasso and fucking Monkey.
Fuck Monkey. Moving on.
Oh shit. Well, that's all the questions we got. We got 2 more things, so we get the fuck up out of here. Joey, your Lord and Savior, he came out with some more weird shit. Tesla launches $250 tequila.
Oh, well, here's
I heard it was good than
briefly. Here's how I feel about that. I fucking hate tequila. But I do love me some Elon Musk, and I do love me some Tesla. So here's what I'm thinking. We need to formulate a scientific method to this. So we need the tequila, we need to control water, and then we need a new substance, which I'm going to say, everyone, what's the new substance going to be? What type of liquor? Can anyone guess?
Weed.
Huh?
White Claw.
No, not mead and not White Claw. Fuck you guys.
Bourbon.
Or not weed and White Claw. What is the new liquor going to be? What do I drink?
I don't know. So,
Boom! Fucking whiskey. So you either make it a spiced rum or you make it a whiskey. Make it like, I don't know, like $3.50 a bottle. We're gonna do some like double barrel aged shit, and then we're gonna be elegant as fuck with some Tesla fucking whiskey. Boom.
that sounds so not baller. That sounds so not baller.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck how baller I don't give a fuck how baller it sounds as long as it tastes good.
Hey, look, the Chappelle Show is now on Netflix, so it sounds so not baller.
Look, who the fuck finna pay $250 for some fucking tequila, bro? Like
Me?
Yeah.
Me? You tripping, boy. I would drop I'd have dropped $1,000 on tequila shots in the military. You think I won't drop $250 on some
That's
liquor?
the military. You needed something to get your ass by. Like,
Man, I've never been so drunk in my life.
Fuck out of here. He just want to do that humble brag too. But
right, you see how he just bragged on the low?
Yeah.
dropped $1,000.
Yeah. I dropped $1,000 on tequila. All of us over here knowing that was half your monthly check.
Right.
That was my monthly check.
Hey, real quick.
You needed something to get your ass by. So
Real quick,
yeah,
subtle promotion for the fact that military needs to be paid more. But on to the next thing.
For real, we need to take better care of our soldiers and the people who serve. We need to get them proper financial care, and we need to get them proper mental care. Side note, proper mental care for sure.
I could care less about the soldiers, but Marines need to get paid more. We need better care.
I swear, you Marines and the Marines and the Army
give a fuck less about the soldiers.
Out there,
fuck less about the soldiers. The Marines and the Navy. Army and Air Force can take care of themselves.
You mean the chair force? Oh shit.
Oh, moving on.
Last thing, Cyberpunk got delayed till December. Chrono, go.
Y'all know what this is. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Skies, can I talk my shit for a minute? Can I talk my shit for a minute?
Talk your shit about what?
About them delaying the game for the umpteenth time, but
this game got announced 8 years ago, bro.
Y'all run y'all motherfucking mouth. All the shit y'all was talking, and y'all can't even get shit correct on current gen. Current gen that's been out for fucking almost 6 years now. What? How long PS out?
Like 2014.
2014, and y'all can't get current gen shit right. So you think new gen gonna work? Y'all think y'all just nice like that, and then you got your dick riding fans, you know, the dick riders. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be this. It's gonna be that. Man, go eat a dick, little Timmy. Nobody give a fuck about that game.
Little Timmy.
Cyberpunk, shut your bitch ass up. Get the fucking game working. Get it out to the people so we can enjoy it. Stop talking about EA. Stop talking about Bethesda. Stop talking about Ubisoft, because at least they can get a fucking game out. Y'all dumbasses can't even get a game out that y'all been working on for 8+ years. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all been working on this shit since PS3. PS3. Shut the fuck up and finish your fucking job, you bitch ass, pussy ass motherfuckers. I'm done.
Go off there. I don't know. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of hearing
like
about it. Especially if
anymore,
y'all not about to
what I got
release
to
it.
say.
It's been so much of a
Can we
shitstorm,
get like a Skies runs to get alcohol break?
Yeah.
Wayne, do you care about Cyberpunk at all?
No.
Rabbit, did you care about Cyberpunk at all?
Nope.
Look, at the end of the day, Cyberpunk.
I mean, I do a little bit. I mean, it looks really good. It looks really good, but I'm just tired of hearing about it, especially if y'all gonna keep pushing it back. It's like, what the fuck do we keep? I don't know.
Listen, this is all I gotta say. Cyberpunk. This game better be game of the year 3 years in a row.
For real. It better. Y'all better be like.
This game better be amazing, because if
really
this game
on
come
y'all
out,
shit.
if this game come out and it's terrible, I'm gonna be on y'all head. I'm gonna be on y'all head.
There's no reason for it to be terrible after this.
8 years is a long time to be making a game, bro. That's how long. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 took 8 years to make, didn't it?
Yeah,
No, Grand Theft Auto 5 took 4 years to make.
Oh shit!
They finished it in 4 years.
Oh shit!
So here's my only problem I have with Cyberpunk. This is really why I get mad at them. Everything they said and they talk shit about, they end up doing. We're not gonna crunch our people like these other companies. Y'all are crunching y'all people like these other companies. You're doing the exact same shit you talk shit about. Now, I am a type of person that if I'm gonna talk shit, my shit is gonna be P's and Q's before I talk shit. You feel me? Y'all talking shit and y'all shit ain't even together. Shut the fuck up and provide a service. I hate to say it like this. Y'all gonna sound like I'm gonna sound like that white lady that told LeBron, shut up and dribble. Shut up and make the game. For real, shut up and make the game. Like, nobody want to hear you bitch moan and complain. Just make the fucking game.
It wouldn't be so bad if they wouldn't hypocrite, bro. Because like I said, I understand this day and age, people working from home, COVID, so you can't really get as much people working on the game as you could before. But by y'all throwing rocks and trying to hide your hands, y'all look stupid.
Hey, like, bro, just make the game. When y'all made The Witcher, y'all didn't say shit. Nobody knew who the fuck you were, really. And it was good. You know what I'm saying? Witcher came out. It was a good game. It's a really good game.
It's easy when you ain't got no expectations and shit.
Right.
My fat ass is back.
We still
Right.
talking about
But other than that, now we got expectations and y'all just talking because you got these fucking fake gamers that fucking dick ride y'all. Like, shut up and just make the game. Fuck. Well, I'm done.
Guys, you want to say something so we can get up out of here?
Honestly, all I have to say is, at this point, just do what you gotta do. You know, do your fucking job. Like, I get the COVID hit everyone hard. Also, I mean, we gotta take into account some game studios are like this. You know, how long did The Witcher take to come out?
Not no 8
Forever
years.
in a fucking day.
Not no 8 years, I can tell you that.
They didn't take no 8 years. The only game that took longer than this game is Final Fantasy VII Remake. And Final Fantasy
No, that's a
Remake
lie.
is gonna win Game
That's
of
a
the Year.
lie. Kingdom Hearts 3, and it was ass. That was 13.
But the only good game that took this long.
All I'm saying is, do your fucking job. Get the fucking game out. I get 2020 sucks ass. There's a lot of people working from home.
But you ain't got shit else to do.
Shut up and dribble.
Which there ain't shit else to do, but you gotta think these guys are programmers. These guys are everything. Like, do they even have
the adapt or die at this point?
Bro, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm just mad. It's not the fact that it's COVID. It's the fact that y'all been working on this for 8 fucking years. 8 fucking years. Final Fantasy. It better be better than Final Fantasy VII Remake, because Final Fantasy VII Remake took forever, and that game is going to be Game of the Year. Ghost of Tsushima ain't got shit on Final Fantasy VII Remake.
No, Last of Us Part 2 did come out this year.
That's so funny. I literally just bought both of those.
No, Final Fantasy VII Remake is Game of the Year.
That's it. You know what? Part 2 is.
Put that in the notes. put that in the notes for next week. We're going to talk about Game of the Year because it's almost that time anyway. So, and I'm telling y'all firsthand, y'all at the end of this shit, Final Fantasy VII Remake is going to be Game of the Year.
Like I said, people talk shit about Last of Us Part 2, but 60% of the people... 60% of the people.
That shit not win a Game of the Year,
60% of the people. It's that shit beat it. That's higher than Final Fantasy. That's higher than Batman. That's higher than Spider-Man. I'm just saying.
It's gonna get its rewards, but it's not gonna win.
A lot of people was capping about how much they hate that game. That's all I'm saying.
I feel you, but it's not gonna get Game of the Year. It's gonna be between that or Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, Ghost of Tsushima.
I feel like Ghost of Tsushima definitely should have won it.
Among Us, yeah. It has to be released this year.
Among Us came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it would be best indie game anyway. It wouldn't be Game of the Year.
Yeah, it could win best indie game, but Game of the Year, it can't do it because it came out 2018.
So it can still get indie game this year. I don't even think it's going to get indie game because you have too many indie games that came out this year.
Well, the only other one that could probably get that this year, Fall Guys, and then maybe that Hercules game that everybody's going over.
Fall Guys didn't Fall Guys come out this year too though?
Yeah, it
did. Yeah.
Fall Guys, no, it's Among Us to get over Fall Guys. Fall Guys for a long time.
More people playing Among Us than Fall Guys.
Fall Guys had a big player base for a while now.
Yeah, the kids.
Okay. Let's get these outros and get up out of here. The guest, Wayne.
Hi.
Outro.
Thanks for having me. Peace, love, prosperity. Y'all have a good night.
All right, Moxie.
Thank you once again, guys, for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good shit. It was fun as always, and I will talk to you guys next week. Follow me on Instagram at Moxie, MOXIE, Wits, WIT, the DA, Camera, CAMERA. Yeah, check me out.
Your new podcast, shout it out.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I've been guest appearing on my good friend Chris Louis' podcast, so check us out. Hopefully, I think we're moving into a point where we're going to do a joint podcast with each other. So shout out to Chris Louis. You can check out his music as well on Spotify. Really awesome guy. But yeah, it's been real.
If you ever want to guest on there, I'm definitely down to be guest spots. I did it for Interracial Gaming. I could do it for one of the Nerd Boys, quote unquote.
I stayed down the street from you, so.
You stay down the street.
Bunny Boy, you've been quiet.
Yo, it's your boy Rabbit. I don't have much. Sorry, I'm not very talkative today. I feel like shit. But thank you guys for being here. We appreciate y'all. Holla at your boy.
Don't die. And Skies.
Yo, it's your boy Skies, aka Cumulonimbus, aka Weatherman J. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. All the usual bullshit I say. I got some liquor to drink, so I'm out.
I got this drink in my cup.
Nappy.
Yo, it's been nappy. It's been real. Thank you guys for the subs on YouTube, by the way. We 63 subs strong on Nappy Head Millie and counting, so that's going well.
We had like 56 on the Nerd Boys.
Yeah, 56 on the Nerd Boys. So we slowly growing on all platforms. We out here. You know what I'm saying?
We grow, we're not a shower, you know. We grow, we're not a shower.
There was something else important I was about to say, and it just lost my fucking mind. Whatever. All right, I'll catch y'all. Huh?
About how old you getting?
No, it was something fucking. Oh, you know, whoever win the presidency in the next 3 weeks, because these are
3 years.
Be safe. Be safe.
I'm glad we ain't talking nothing about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, just be safe out here in these streets because people wild.
On both sides, and ain't just one.
Be safe and prepare for pick up your supplies because
make sure you got your gun and your straps ready.
Or stay your ass in the house for real. Something. Like I said, pick up your cleaning supplies because they're starting to clear the shelves in the stores again for the second wave.
They did say that we might have a second lockdown coming up here pretty soon too.
Yeah. We are. It's inevitable. So prepare everybody.
This motherfucking Trump over here. I'm not fucking leaving.
He gonna go to the Supreme Court and see what he can do. He gonna take it to
the Supreme Court already agree with him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So we'll see. Just regardless, everybody be safe. Protect your health. Protect your mental health. You know what I mean.
Hey, one last thing, because we didn't talk about this. The baby lost his brother over the weekend, yo. So make sure you call your loved ones and check on them.
I feel like we just said that last episode, but
mental health.
Always got to say every episode. That'd be a thing. Call your loved ones when you hear this and check on them.
Mm-hmm.
That might be something we should talk about next week. In fact, maybe mental health and gaming.
AK here. Follow me on TikTok, Ron D Joestar. I got about 45 people following me on TikTok, and I got like 3,000 views on one video. So your boy out here eating.
Nice.
So follow me on TikTok if you on there, and we out. Peace.
Peace.
You better be in WAP.
Be blessed, guys.
What you say, Wayne?
You better